It's the announcement Copenhagen was waiting for. US greenhouse gas emissions declared hazardous to the nation's health.
Today, I'm proud to announce that EPA has finalized its endangerment finding on greenhouse gas pollution and is now authorized and obligated to make reasonable efforts to reduce greenhouse pollutants under the Clean Air Act.
The decision by the White House's Environment Agency could theoretically bring new regulations for US industry, although green campaigners at the UN Climate Change Summit are remaining cautious.
What the administration is doing some maneuvering now to find ways of having a stronger position. And the announcement about the EPA endangerment finding is such a move. It is a way that the administration itself, without congressional action, can move ahead. The question is, will they use it that way, or are they using it as a bargaining chip to threaten action and get Congress to act instead?
Despite promising to be the greenest US president in history, Barack Obama has not made the issue a key priority, focusing instead on healthcare reform, the economy and Afghanistan. On Capitol Hill, there is significant congressional opposition to any form of regulation. The US Senate says it won't take it up until next year.
This would be a huge tax increase on the American people, and you wouldn't accomplish anything. Because if anything that we do unilaterally is not going to reduce the CO2.
Some say irreversible consequences are 30 years away.
In fact, the debate over climate change here can get more heated in the US than anywhere else.
Climate legislation being considered by Congress could make it too expensive to heat our homes, power our lives, and drive our cars.
Opposing sides of the political spectrum are polarized on the issue, with interest groups often paying for TV airtime to get their points across. The White House says the latest decision doesn't mean new laws are imminent.
You're telling us that it was just a coincidence then that it happened today?
I'm telling you this is part of a process that started more than 2 years ago with the Supreme Court finding that the EPA should regulate greenhouse gases that threaten the public health because it's a pollutant.
Coincidence or not, it's come on the opening day of the UN summit, meaning the US president can tell delegates he's actually doing something when he arrives in Denmark next week. Sebastian Walker, Al Jazeera.